Fight and roll it with me, Kahawks. Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the fresh boys,
high school champions.
Yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
We shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. When we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to the McKendree Recplex here in O'Fallon. I am Todd Duke, and glad that you're with us here on the Kahok Sports Network as we get you set for a little high school ice hockey action as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the team from Belleville. And once again, my name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us, and happy Thanksgiving almost. This is our final game this week. We will be back here 1 week from tonight, the same time, and the same two teams will be playing. And we'll have a week off to enjoy our Thanksgiving festivities with the family and stuff. But right now we got a game to worry about, and we have a pregame show to tell you about, and it's sponsored tonight. That thing would be offering catering, some of the best home-cooked food in the area. You have a business luncheon, you have a wedding reception. Well, they can take care of all that kind of catering for you and more. Cafe Agape, give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. Kahawks come into this contest and 4-2 on the year. They started off winning their first 4 games of the year and has since dropped their last 2 games against Columbia and the other night against Triad. Belleville, they are 6-1-1. They are in first place in the Mississippi Valley Hockey Association's Eastern Conference. They have 13 points, and they are now tied with Freeburg-Waterloo. Freeburg-Waterloo just got through beating Alton here in the game before this one by a score of 10-0. Still waiting to find out what happened between Columbia and Triad last night. That score has not been posted on the website yet. If Columbia won, then there will be a 3-way tie for first place. Belleville and Freeburg-Waterloo both with 13. Columbia, going into last night's game, had 11, so if they won, they would also have 13 points. And Collinsville, they, on the heels of their 4-2 record, they have 8 points and are currently sitting in 4th place. Coming off of a 6-5 loss to Triad on Tuesday, and as I mentioned, they have now lost back to East Belleville West thing kind of going on here tonight. Only loss for Belleville was a 7-2 setback to Granite City in week number 2, and that tie was a 2-2 tie versus the other maybe first place team in Columbia 1 week later. Since then, Belleville has won 4 in a row, and in those 4 games, they have outscored their opponents by a score of 31-9. Let's take our first break here on the Cafe Agape pregame show. Had a chance just a little bit ago to catch up with one of the seniors for your Collinsville Kahawk hockey team. We'll talk things over with one Nathan Austin, and we will do that next as the Cafe Agape pregame show continues here on the Kahawk Sports Network. Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahawk sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahawk sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number 1 on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahawk Stadium. online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees, or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. In Collinsville, that person is Jason Regg, your Collinsville Edward Jones. Jason Regg of your Collinsville Edward Jones office plays a big part in the community and the Collinsville Unit 10 School District with his Kahok Educator of the Month award. To take care of the things along the path of you and your family's financial journey, call Jason Regg at the Collinsville Edward Jones office at 618-344-0252. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. We welcome you back into the Cafe Agape pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. A couple of days before Thanksgiving, we're going to close out the week before the break with a little ice hockey action as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the team from Belleville. And joining us on the pregame show now is one of our senior players for Collinsville. That would be Nathan Austin. Mom and Dad standing right next to you, man, so you got to be cool on this one. So tell us a little bit about your family. Dogs, cats, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, all that stuff.
All right, I got two.
Appreciate the way older remark you just made.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's talk about you for a second, man. In your senior season, I know that the pandemic really messed up a lot of the stuff that you would probably get used to as far as a high school experience is concerned, but how cool is it to have everything kind of back to normal when you're in your senior year?
Oh, it's awesome. Having the fans there and everything is just awesome. It's really, yeah.
Well, let's talk about football season, man. You were all over the place for football season. You're a member of the Kahok Crazies, and talk to me about how much fun that was, and give me some kind of an idea about how it is that you guys come up with these unique ways that you dress every single Friday night.
So me and my buddy Nick Becker started, I forgot how it started, but we started painting construction helmets, and then it just evolved, and then Hawaiian night, we started hot gluing turf to our helmets, and now our biggest invention as of today is the Crazy Cart, and that was probably one of the most fun things I've ever done, painting that.
My favorite thing was when you guys dressed up as old people.
Oh, that was also, it was really fun running the flags when the football team scored. That was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed watching you guys walk around in canes and walkers and stuff. Is that like a flash forward? You're going to have to get used to that one of these days?
Oh, definitely. Hockey's going to kill my knees.
All right, let's talk about Nathan Austin and his hockey career, man. You have been a varsity starter for this team for all 4 years. Let's go and flash back to that first year when you were a freshman, man. You had Hunter Longy on that team, scored 50 goals in 25 games. You had Noah Scrum on that team that scored like 48 goals in 22 games. Talk to me about the relationship you had with those older guys and how it's helped you get to this point in your varsity career.
Oh, those guys helped me a lot, especially my freshman year, trying to get used to the whole varsity ice, kind of the tempo of varsity. But they helped me out a lot, and their skill was insane.
Still follow those guys, keep up with them, know what they're doing?
Oh yeah, I still text them every now and then.
So what are they up to? I know Noah is up in McKendree. What are the other guys up to?
Noah's up in McKendree playing D2 hockey, and then Longy's up in Minnesota. He's playing in Null right now, and he's doing really good. So yeah. And then Jacob Schreiber and Brendan Summer and Cole Quatlin are all at SIUE playing hockey.
Nice. All right, man. For the month of October, you are the senior for the month of October at Collinsville High School. You're also the director treasurer of the Illinois Association of Student Councils. Talk about what that entails.
It's really just getting new schools to join student council. Mr. Gordon helps me out a lot with that, though. He does a lot of the work, and he makes it really easy on me. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, so varsity career, man. I went back and I looked everything up. 24 goals and 35 assists in your career. That's 59 points, almost 1 point per game. You're at a 0.96. Tell me a little bit about your game and what these two things mean to you, goals and assists.
I mean, it's cool to have them, but it means more when the team's winning than scoring goals and getting assists. Like getting the freshmen to score and new kids that are just starting hockey to score is a lot more enjoyable for me.
All right, let's get a little bit of fast stuff going on here. What's your favorite movie?
Step Brothers.
What's your favorite musical group or band?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably have to go with Polo G.
Favorite breakfast cereal?
Definitely Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Favorite donut?
Chocolate sprinkled. You can't go wrong with those.
What? That's funny. What about your favorite soft drink?
I'm just a water guy, or milk. Milk's good too.
Well, that's a good answer for an athlete. All right, let's talk about a little bit of hockey. You guys got off to a 4-0 start. You've run into a little bit of a skid here where you've lost 2 in a row. How do you fix that?
Oh, we just got to come out harder. The effort's got to be there. We just got to start using our team. We were playing like a bunch of individuals last game. It just didn't work out. So hopefully this game, we come out fired up and play as a team.
Facing Belleville tonight, man. They're the first place team. What scares you about them?
They got a couple good kids. Same character I play with at the Victory.
You guys have been having some success on your special teams, whether you're scoring power play goals, scoring shorthanded goals. What is the key to success on special teams?
Oh, special teams is just patience. You've got to have patience because if you just hurry up with the puck, then you're just going to make mistakes. When you're up by one person, you just got to have patience and you'll see success.
All right, so what do you guys got to do to win tonight?
I think we just got to pound the goalie with shots and play as a team. And I think we got them.
Thanks for the visit, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Nathan Austin, one of your senior forwards here for your Collinsville Kahok hockey team. We will take a break here on the Cafe Agape pregame show. When we come back, we'll pass along the starters to you and any more names and numbers we have to pass along. We'll do that in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Whether building a new home, making an addition to the home you currently own, or finally getting around to that remodeling job you've been putting off, Pace Design and Construction in Maryville can help. Pace Design and Construction is a building and remodeling contractor you can trust. They provide the highest quality, they are dedicated to their customers, and are committed to completing your project on time and within budget. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Give them a call at 618-407-5466, online at pacedesignconstruct.com, or on Facebook at Pace Construction Design.
Columns. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces and donates 25 cents a unit sold to first responder and military organizations to aid the fallen and assist with suicide prevention and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place world champion Patriot sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com.
Just because you can cut your own hair doesn't mean you should. The Shop, a great place in Collinsville for men and boys haircuts, is where you should take your hair. The Shop is owned and operated by Collinsville High School graduates Danny Kress and Jody Neiman, and is located at 103 South Seminary Street in Uptown Collinsville. The Shop isn't just another place to get a haircut, as Danny and Jody take great joy in getting to know their clients and look forward to turning those clients into friends. When you sit in a stylish chair at the shop, Jody and Danny pride themselves on getting to know you well enough to say, the usual. So, men and boys, if you're tired of the same old cookie-cutter approach to haircuts, check out Danny and Jody at the shop. You may just walk out with not only a fantastic cut, but you may also walk out with a friend. 103 South Seminary in Uptown Collinsville.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite. The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
And once again, we welcome you back to the McKendree Recplex here in O'Fallon. My name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us. Having a little bit of Wi-Fi problem tonight. Every once in a while, it kind of freezes up. Started off with my hotspot. It didn't work at all. So now I'm on the Recplex's Wi-Fi. It appears to be working relatively better, but every once in a while, there will be a little bit of a hiccup. So bear with us here, and we will all get through it. Here are your starters tonight for Belleville. They come in at 6-1-1. In goal, you will find Garrett Werner. And in front of him, your defensemen are Dylan Petrick and Nathan Young. And your forwards for Belleville, Jacob Bleich, A.J. Altman, and Tristan Melvin. For Collinsville, you will find in goal Jacob Zagorski, the D-man in front of him, Kyle Lee and Eric Denny. And your forwards tonight, Lincoln Duffy, Tanner Bettis, and Cody Watts. Face-off, we are underway. Collinsville wins it, and they attack the zone right off the bat. And right off the bat, Werner has to make a save with that right pad, and the rebound comes all the way out, and Collinsville can't corral it, so Belleville, they will start into the zone. Belleville wearing the maroon jerseys and the blue trousers, so they got a little bit of west and east with them, although East's primary color is that sky blue. Collinsville, they're the home team. They are dressed in their black trousers and their white sweaters with the Kahok logo on the front, and numbers and names are in purple. Here is Denny. Comes in on the left wing and shoots one just a little bit wide. Goes around the net and settles over in that far side corner. Collinsville keeps it down there, but taken out was Ledbetter. He got double teamed. And the team from Belleville, they come up with it, and they bring it up. Here is Bleich. Bleich through center ice. Over the line. Has three defenders back, and a glove save by Zagorski. And that was a little bit too close for comfort there. 13:04 left. We're just underway here in this first period. No score between Collinsville and Belleville. Game before this one was won by Freeburg Waterloo. They're rolling right along. They down to Alton by a score of 10-0. Faceoff comes out to Zagorski's left, and won by Belleville. And they'll take a shot from the blue line, or trying to keep it down there. Collinsville trying to wrestle it away. Glennon Bennett couldn't do it, so the team from Belleville still alive and out at their blue line. Now the puck into the neutral zone, so everybody has to retreat. Here is Carricker. Carricker, for this Belleville team, leads the team with 16 goals, only one assist for 17 points. 16 goals leads the league, and there's Zagorski with a save, and his 17 points, number 2 in the league. Let's take a look at your goaltenders for Garrett Werner. Werner comes in having played in all 8 games thus far, 288 minutes. He has a couple of shutouts to his credit as well. He has a 2.48 goals against average. That's good for number 2 in the league. And the save percentage also good for number 2 at right at 87%. Face-off once again will come to the left of Jacob Zagorski. We'll give you his numbers. He has played in all 6 games for Collinsville. He's the only goalie that has seen action for Collinsville this year as the faceoff comes out to his left once again. Collinsville wins that one, but the loose puck is picked up by Belleville until Bennett gets to it, and then Bennett can't corral it all the way, and Chavez rolls it all the way around the net, but Collinsville, puck down, it's loose, high slot, and Belleville breaks out. Fans wanted a penalty called there, but none called. Behind the back pass, and Belleville with another chance here in the offensive zone. Over here in the near side corner near the faceoff dot. Back to Petrick at the blue line. Up to his teammate, but that teammate couldn't handle that puck. It bounced right over his stick blade. Now over on the far side faceoff circle. Belleville with the puck once again, looking for a little bit of room to work, and it's closed up by Denny with a help there from our pregame interviewee, Nathan Austin. All the way back out to the blue line it goes, and a shot that goes behind the net and comes ball all the way out to this side. Collinsville, they will send it all the way down. Collinsville, they're shorthanded right now. In the penalty box is Dominic Zamoroni. So the Kahawks shorthanded here in the early goings of this first period. Here is Ledbetter. He'll get the puck and send it over to Bennett. Glennon Bennett gets it out of the zone, but Belleville is there to slap it around in the neutral zone, and they kind of clog things up for a moment. And then back into the defensive zone for Belleville. They bring it out. 11:05 left to play here in a scoreless for Belleville. And back at the blue line. Shot. That's blocked out by the defense. Puck stays at the blue line, then through the neutral zone. Watts trying to chase it down. He can't get there, but now we're going to have a penalty. This one might be going the other way. And Collinsville will get a chance to go on the man advantage here in 14 seconds. That's how much time is left on Zamoroni's 2-minute minor. And into the box for Belleville is Sean Keck. So we'll go 4-on-4 for 14 seconds, and then Collinsville will have about 1:45 of power play time. Faceoff comes out to the left of Werner. Collinsville right in front, Watts was, but his stick was being clamped down by the stick of Noah Thurer, so he couldn't get the shot off. Collinsville back at the center in the offensive zone. At the blue line, shot, and that's up in the chest area of Werner, and he makes the save. Denny goes over to corral the puck. He does, and up to Watts, back over to Denny. Denny out front, all the way out to the blue line once again. In the middle of the ice, that's a goal. Oh, he said no, that's in though. Yeah, well, you couldn't do it the first time. Let's do it the second time. And one Mr. Andy Bennett scores a power play goal with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left here in this opening period. So Collinsville fights off most of the power play from Belleville, and then Belleville commits their own infraction. And Collinsville takes advantage of it and scores a power play goal. 1-0 in favor of Collinsville. Face off at center ice, won by Collinsville. Here is Bettis going for it, and he has to give it up, and Belleville will take care of it back into the D zone. Now across the blue line into the neutral zone. Keck, he'll send it down ice, and he'll send it on the wrong side of the red line, and that'll be an icing call. Zagorski on the year, 252 minutes. He's 4-2, has 1 shutout, 19 goals against, 111 saves. His goals against average is 3.17. That's good for number 3 in the league. Now, I only take into consideration those goalies that have played over 200 minutes. There's a bunch of guys that have played, 10 minutes are here and 10 minutes there and maybe 15 minutes. And another chance there, and a backhand misses by Bettis. So I kept it at the 200-minute mark. And for Zagorski, he has a save percentage at 85%. He's faced 130 shots on goal. That's the 10th most shots on goal faced in the league. Collinsville leads 1-0. 9:20 left to play here in this opening period. Scrum over in the corner. Lincoln Duffy. So Collinsville retreats. Here's Austin with a steal, and Austin almost scores right in the low slot. And Werner had to be alive for that one, and the Kahawks throw another one at the goal, and that one stopped by Werner. And with 8:57 left to play here in this first period, Collinsville a little fired up after that power play goal. Nathan Austin wins the faceoff. Denny shoots. That's blocked out by a defenseman. And then a loose puck picked up by Belleville, but they can't get it out. Denny does a nice job keeping it in at the blue line. Back behind the Belleville net it goes, and Belleville comes up with it. Over to Melvin. Melvin, He gives way, and Bleich can't control the puck. Whitaker almost got it for Collinsville. Kahok's relentless down there on the defense. Tillman, he's trying to chase that puck down. And then over on the far side, Nathan Austin comes away with the loose puck again. Throws it out toward the middle, and then off of Nathan Austin's stick once again. Into the near side corner it goes. Here's Bleich once again. Bleich sends it all the way over onto the far side now for Altman. Collinsville intercepts once again, and in the neutral zone, the Belleville team brings it up. Shot on goal. Zagorski makes a blocker and a stick save and then covers it up with the glove. And that'll draw the whistle with 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in this first period. Collinsville out shooting Belleville right now, 5-4, with the most important numbers on the board. The 1-0 lead by Collinsville and the score battle there in the near side faceoff circle. Won by Belleville. Back to Keck at the blue line. He takes a shot. Zagorski with the save. All the way out the other side it goes. Andy Bennett comes up with it. Sends one up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter comes in over on the left wing. Tries to deke and can't get around the defenseman for Belleville. And now Belleville tries to bring it out. They do. Clogged up in the neutral zone. Nice job by Collinsville. Watts will shoot it back in. Goes back behind the Belleville net. Bennett tries to chase it down. He had the puck knocked away from him. And now Belleville brings it up ice once again. Over on the left wing, partial breakaway, and a shot and a leg save by Zagorski. Oh boy, pad save. He stuck that left pad out there and just got a toe on it. Here's Watts the other way. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Over in the far side corner, Lampy couldn't come up with it. Now back over to this side. Belleville comes up with it through the neutral zone. And over here on this right wing, wet character to Chavez. Chavez shoots. That goes wide. And then Bennett over on the far side, up against the dasher boards, through the neutral zone. Belleville takes over once again. They want a line change. Watts will go chase it down for Collinsville. It's a regular fall down. Intercepted by Collinsville, and they bring it up through neutral ice. Poke it ahead and bring it into the zone, but Denny runs into Bettis. That was almost offsides, even if they would have continued the other way. Speaking of the other way, here is Bleich for Belleville. He gets taken off the puck. Now Nathan Austin with it. He's got three guys back, but he comes flying up the right wing and then gets hooked, and we're going to have another penalty called, and Collinsville is going to go on another power play. Right now, Denny shoots, and that's blocked out, and then Belleville sends it to the neutral zone, and Collinsville will go back on the power play. Nathan Austin leads this team, Collinsville, with 8 goals on the year. His 8 goals, number 6 in the league. His 8 assists, number 2. You add the 8 and 8 together, that's 16 points, and that's good for number 3 in the league. 6:26 left to play here in this opening period. Collinsville already with a power play goal. And now the Kahawks on another power play as Barrett Naglowski, and Denny will go back behind his own net and then start heading forward. Kahawks 1-for-1 on the power play. Here is Ledbetter coming in on the left wing and then tries to slide a pass over to Bennett, but it's off his skating through the neutral zone, and Denny will have to go back to retrieve the puck. 5:55 left to play here in this opening period. Kahawks on the power play. Here is Watts with a little backhander. It comes to the side of the net and comes right back to him. And then Ledbetter and Watts are both there. Now the puck tangled up in some skates. Belleville comes away with it, and they'll slam it down the ice and relieve the pressure and go for a line change. 1:10 left to go in the man advantage for the Collinsville Kahawks. 5:35 left to play here in this opening period. Here's Bleich over on the far side, and he'll send it all the way back down, and Zagorski has to stop that puck. Kahawks, they look to bring it up ice. They do lose the puck, though, and now Bennett slings it over to Bettis. Bettis comes in the middle, takes the shot. It's high. Back out with the rebound for Ledbetter. Ledbetter shoots it back over into the near side corner, and then back behind the Belleville net it goes. All the way around, up against the dasher boards on the far side, trying to get it out Belleville, and they do. And here comes Bleich with only Brenna Shea back, and Brenna loses her footing, and a shot and a goal. So Bleich gets his team on the board. 4:58 left to play here in this first. And it's a short-handed goal. Collinsville still has 33 minutes of power play time here. And Collinsville is also going to get a penalty out of this as Cody Watts heads to the penalty box. Belleville also gets a penalty out of this. as Jacob Bleich, who just scored the goal, gets a penalty. So Collinsville still with 33 seconds of power play time. Or did they mess that up? No, they didn't. Well, they just took all the points, all the power play stuff off the board. They got to get it all back up there. That's why the referee is going down to talk to the scorer's table. So there's 33 seconds left of power play time for Collinsville, and then each team has an extra player in the box, but those will be offsetting minors. Normal now. Kahok's on a power play for another 25 seconds now, but they're at the wrong end of the ice. Here is Lee. Lee will race behind his own net. Brings it up, and puck all the way down the ice. Slung around the boards. Up here on the near side, Lee throws one at the goal, hoping for a deflection. He doesn't get it, and then the puck comes out, and here's a chance for Altman. Altman comes up the left wing. His lane was closed off nicely there by Denny for Collinsville, and then Denny gets the puck out. He'll come up over on the left wing looking for a little help. Doesn't get any, nothing but maroon jerseys back there as Collinsville was in the middle of a line change. Cahoks slam the puck back in the offensive zone. 4:05 left to play here in this opening period. 1 minute, throws it in front. There's a shot by Ledbetter. It didn't hit the mark though. And now Austin throws it up front for Whitaker. Whitaker's shot whistles just wide on the far side post, and Belleville comes away with the loose puck, and they'll shoot it down the ice. We're all at even strength, no icing there. 3:40 left to play here in this opening period. 1-1 between Collinsville and Belleville. Here is Ledbetter through the neutral zone for Austin. He backhands it to Ledbetter. Ledbetter comes up the left side. Oh, off the crossbar, and that one goes out of play. And Werner had that one zip right over his shoulder and clanged right off the crossbar and ended up into the balcony if it wasn't for the netting here. One-one. Been a fun first period so far. Garrett Werner, faceoff will come out to his right. Duffy wins the faceoff. Collinsville controls the puck. Back to the blue line for Shea. Shea rattles it all the way around, back behind the net. Duffy picks it up there, but then overskates it. Now Belleville, they come up with it. As the team from Belleville brings it up the ice. Over on the far side wing, Chavez couldn't get there. Collinsville does. Around the boards it goes, up to Bettis. Bettis with a little deflection right up to Duffy, but Duffy got knocked off the puck, and now Young with it for Belleville. Through the neutral zone. And all the way down, and no icing call. Collinsville flings it around the boards again. Bettis gets it right in front of his own bench. Misfires. Whiffed on that one, and that allows Belleville to keep it down into the offensive zone. Now Denny will go chase behind his own net. He'll throw it around the boards. Kept in over there by Petrick for Belleville. Now Collinsville comes away with it. Petrick couldn't keep it in that time. And the Kahawks come out, break into the offensive zone, and a fluttering puck right into the glove of Garrett Werner. Our last game before the Thanksgiving break. No work for me for the next 5 days. Yay! And after this one, no sports until 1 week from tonight. Right back here, these same two teams would be at it. 9 o'clock start again. So a little bit of a reset button for me here before we get ready to head into the busy part of the season. Boys and girls basketball will be going on. Hockey, got some bowling for you as well. Right now, it's all about hockey. That puck comes through the neutral zone. Picked up by Collinsville under defensive zone. Banged off the boards in front of the Kahawk net. Back into the offensive zone for Belleville. Lee will go chase it down. He'll slide it back up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter couldn't get it out. Thrower does, and he sends one up to the slot, and a save by Zagorski on a shot there by Keck. That was a whistler there. And now Nathan Austin tries to send it out. He can't, and Collinsville finally does get it out. Here is Andy Bennett. Ill-advised pass, trying to thread the needle to Ledbetter, but and a Belleville player standing right in front of that path. 1:45 left to play here in this first period. 1-1 between Collinsville and Belleville. Belleville, Altman gets the puck up to Carricker. Carricker over in the near side corner, leaves it, but Collinsville gets there first, and the Kahawks come out with it. Here is Andy Bennett, and once again, here is Bennett. Bennett through the center face-off circle and up into the zone, courtesy of Lincoln Duffy, but Collinsville couldn't hold it there. Now through the neutral zone again. The Kahawks clog it up and come away with the puck. They'll flutter one in back behind the Belleville net. Over on the far side, Belleville comes up with it. They send it up but can't get it out of the zone. Collinsville, here's Bettis. Nice move. Backhand shot just goes a little wide past the near side post. Then Glennon bet it. Couldn't pick it up. Here's Bleich. Already has one goal. Has a teammate back with him. And another nice save by Zagorski. And that puck is now in the net as the referee didn't blow the whistle while it was under the pads of Zagorski. And then Belleville comes in poking with those sticks. And they knock one through with 39.6 seconds to go here in this first period. So Belleville with the 2-1 lead. Not even sure who poked that in. Just have to find out for the announcement. Final 35 seconds. Belleville dangerous again. And over on the far face-off circle, that's picked up. And now Collinsville comes away with it right in front of their own net. There's Denny. He'll take a shot, and that's gloved by Werner. I guess they gave that to Lampy. Well, that's a lot of guys out on the ice there. 20 seconds left here in this first period. 2-1 in favor of Belleville. Collinsville strikes first, and then Belleville gets the next two. Here is Denny. Over to Shea. Back to Denny. Denny loses control of the puck, then takes it back behind his own net, and that one's popped up into the air, and that one is out of play with 5.3 seconds left to play here in this first period. Faceoff will come out to Zagorski's right. And the Kahawks better be on their toes. Carricker in the faceoff circle. And that one's sent over the head of Zagorski and out the other side. And that's going to do it for period number one. So Collinsville gets a power play goal. Belleville ties it with a shorthanded goal over the Collinsville Kahawks by a score of 2-1.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Chapman Trucking LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Collinsville with the puck. They send it up through the neutral zone. We switch ends of the ice. So Zagorski in the goal to your left and Werner in the goal to your right. Clogged up down here right underneath our location. And then in the neutral zone, Collinsville comes away with it and still can't get it out of the neutral zone. Now they do. Here's Ledbetter over on the wing. In front, trying to find Austin for a shot from the slot, but that never materialized. Now over on the far side, picking up the puck is Altman. Altman comes up the right wing, leaves it, and from the face-off circle, a shot taken. That's tipped just wide and comes out here on this near side. Collinsville sends it up, but they can't get it out, and then they finally do. Sent back in, but that's offside, so Belleville has to touch up. Denny comes away with the puck and sends it up to Collinsville, and they have a 2-on-1. Here's Duffy with a shot and a save by Werner, and he had some help over on the other side, but opted not to pass. Belleville out shooting Collinsville in that first period, 12-9. Belleville controls the puck. They send it over into the far side circle. Keck. I saw that the whole way. Denny, I believe, is the one going to go off. And Collinsville, actually, they're going to send Duffy off. Denny was out there as well. Collinsville can not afford to be taking penalties here in this contest. So a power play opportunity for Belleville. They're second of the night. They are 0 for 1. They do have a short-handed goal, though. That one tied it up. Here is Yastiks over in the corner trying to dig the puck out for Collinsville. He can't. Ends up going back behind the Kahawks net. And Denny tries to get it. He can't. Bettis does. And Bettis sends it up the ice. And then Denny takes a big hit over there on that far side. And that had all the Belleville student body cheering section jumping for joy over there. Here's Collinsville with a short-handed opportunity. Bettis in front, did everything, but he forgot to take the puck with him. Now Bennett. Bennett back behind the Belleville net, being held there by Keck. Belleville comes away with it. Through the neutral zone. 11:45 left here in the second period. 1:15 in the power play for Belleville. And that shot goes high and wide, and it'll ricochet all the way around the boards, off the high glass, and come all the way down the ice. Collinsville trying to intercept. Watts did for a second, but couldn't stay with it as his teammates were making a line change. Now Keck through the neutral zone. He is stopped. Nice play there by Ledbetter. He'll send it back into the defensive zone. And that one is going to go up into the netting, and that could have almost been a delay of game. 44 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Belleville. Belleville leads 2-1. I changed the period in the commercial break, and it didn't take. There we go. Face off to Warner's right, won by Collinsville. Denny gets a hold of the puck and then sends one, tried to send it through the slot, and then Denny gets it right to defense as well. And then Collinsville trying to keep it in the zone. They can't. Belleville comes away with it. They still have 20 seconds of power play time. Here is Bleich with a shot and a glove save by Zagorski. And that'll keep us right where we are. 18 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Belleville. 10:51 left to play here in this second period. Faceoff will come out to Zagorski's right. Won by Belleville. Back out to Young on the blue line. He takes a shot, and that is right into the chest of Zagorski, and that'll draw another whistle. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Lincoln Duffy. Belleville wins it again. Here is Young at the blue line. This time he gives it up, and Allman takes a shot. That's deflected, but it's deflected high. And Collinsville trying to get it out of harm's way and breathe a little easier, but they can't. Young keeps it in. A little fluttering shot. Be careful with that one. Bennett, he finds the rebound, sends it up, and the power play is over. Nathan Austin on the ice. And we're back to even strength. Puck in the neutral zone. Collinsville sends it back up with it. And now Belleville into the Collinsville zone, and a backhanded shot. Zagorski covers that up. 10:07 left to play here in this second period. 2-1 in favor of Collinsville. In favor of Belleville. 10:07 left to play here in this second period. This time the faceoff will come out to the left of Zagorski. Nathan Austin and Carricker. And Carricker wins that one, but Turner was unable to keep it in over there on that far side defensive spot at the blue line. Now a Collinsville player gets a hold of the puck. Tillman, he sends it up right in front of his net, or right in front of his bench, excuse me. And then back into the neutral zone we go. Here's Bennett. Bennett floats one back. And back to pick it up is Nuglowski. Over here in front of the Kahok bench. Collinsville doing a good job keeping it down, but ain't able to put on any shots. There's a fluttering shot that was high, and that went right into the chest of Werner. I believe that was deflected by one of the defenseman's sticks, but it had some flight on it. And Collinsville with another opportunity there. 9:28 left to play here in this second period. 2-1 in favor of Belleville. Faceoff comes out to the right of Werner. It'll be Bleich and Duffy. Duffy shoves the puck out the other side, but Melvin is there to pick it up for Belleville, and then it's stopped by Watts with a nice skate move, and then he tries to take a shot. That's deflected by Melvin, and then Collinsville in front again. Dangerous. Here's a chance for Lee. That was blocked out by the defense. Duffy in the corner trying to wrestle the puck away once again. He does so. Comes in front, and he puts one in the front of the crease, and nobody there to whack it home for Collinsville. Here is Denny. Pinches in from the blue line. Does a nice job of keeping it in. And then he gets taken out in the corner. Comes back for the puck, and then it comes out to the blue line, and here is Bleich again. Bleich, a 2-on-1 opportunity for Belleville. Bleich off the post, wide open. Zagorski was out of his net, and Bleich hits the post with it. Up here to the near side corner, we have a whistle on the play. And boy, oh boy, Belleville had an opportunity there for a 2-goal lead. And Bleich missed a wide open net and hit the post. Face-off over here in this near side face-off circle to Zagorski's left, won by Collinsville. Here is Denny. He gets it up through the neutral zone over to Ledbetter. Ledbetter has to be careful with it. He's on his side of the red line, and here is up to Austin with a pass in the slot. Oh, boy, I tell you what, Denny was riding high into that slot, and he was ready to let one go, but the puck never got to him. Collinsville fighting, still can't get it to go in, and then the puck comes all the way out to the blue line. Taken over there by Lee. He into the far side corner, and then taken out was Austin. Austin still comes away with the puck. Goes out back behind the Belleville net, comes in front, tries a backhand pass to Ledbetter, but it never made it to him. And then Belleville comes away with the puck once again. Here is Carricker. Carricker loses a skate blade, blows a tire, and falls down. And everybody going for the puck, and it's pinned over here in this near side corner. Keck comes away with it. Sends it back behind the Collinsville net. There is Lee. Lee sends it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter over here onto this near side. Collinsville picks it up. Here is Denny. Denny will shoot a puck in, and Werner has to be alert to make the save there, and another whistle. 7:28 left to play here in this second period, and we have a high sticking call going against Belleville, so Collinsville will get another power play. Carricker goes in the box. Collinsville 1 for 1 on their power play opportunity so far, and now they get another one, but they also have a shot by Brenna Shea, never made it all the way to its destination. Now Altman comes away with it. Collinsville on the power play, looking for that tying goal. Now we're going to have a penalty called against Collinsville, so it's not going to matter. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 44 seconds on a holding call. This one's going to go against Belleville, isn't it? No, it's not. That's what I thought. Why are the Belleville fans yelling, "Refs, you suck," when the call was against Collinsville? Duffy back in the box once again. That's the second penalty in a row to Duffy. And we're going to do a little 4-on-4 hockey here for 1 minute and 44 seconds. That'll open up a little ice. 7:12 left to go here in this first period. Collinsville being outshot 16-14. Belleville with the 2-1 lead, and they throw one toward the net, but it goes wide. Down to Watts. Watts sends it up through the neutral zone. Here is Bettis on the left wing. Shot to goal! 4-on-4 action. Collinsville comes away with it. Boy, oh boy, what a sniper shot that was for Bettis. 6:48 of the second. And we are tied 2-2. Face-off won by Belleville. They'll flip it into the offensive zone and go chase it. Bennett gets there right at the same time that Altman does. Bennett pokes the puck away from Altman's stick. Now stepping in is Bettis. Bettis He picks it up, and Bettis comes away with it. That's Bettis' first goal of the year. Here's Denny flying in. He shoots, and Warner has to make a save. Bettis with the rebound, sends it back behind the net. Denny trying to chase it down, but Altman got there first. Altman, he'll take a little ride back behind his own net, sling it off the boards to Bleich. Handles it, and it goes into the neutral zone. Here is Denny. Denny couldn't handle it either. And then Bleich takes a hit from Watts in the neutral zone right after he got rid of the puck. Denny comes away with it, and up the ice he goes to Andy Bennett. He'll backhand it all the way over in front of the penalty box where Carricker is standing. Carricker will come out in 15 seconds. And Belleville will have a brief 15-second power play. Here's Keck. Lampy shoots, and a save by Zagorski. And in 8 more seconds, Belleville will have a power play, albeit a short one. Face off out to Zagorski's right. Denny comes away with the loose puck. Collinsville brings it up the ice, and they're about to be shorthanded right now. Here is Denny. Comes in. Can't get a shot off. Goes for a ride back behind the net. And now Carricker out of the net, and there he is. Up to Lampy. He can't control the puck, but it's still Carricker's puck, and then back into the zone. Carricker over on the right side. Now we're going to have a tripping call against Ledbetter. Man, oh man, we just got back to even strength. And Brent Ledbetter is going to go off with a trip, although I don't really agree with the call. Looked more like Carricker was about where he was already going. So Belleville gets their 4th power play. And with 5:08 left, Belleville gets another man advantage here for the next 2 minutes. Collinsville lost the face-off, then lost the puck after it went on to Bennett's stick. All the way back out to the defense. And the defense will take a shot. That never made it through to Zagorski. Bennett comes away with it. He'll sling it off the high glass and all the way down the ice. Young, he swats at the puck. And then Belleville brings it up. They can't get it out of the defensive zone, though. Over here it goes to Young. That puck's deflected into the netting, and the faceoff will come into the neutral zone. 4:36 left to play here in the second 2-2 game between Collinsville and Belleville. 1 minute, 28 seconds left of power play time here for Belleville. Faceoff won, and Belleville takes over after Collinsville actually won that faceoff. Puck goes all the way down the ice. There's a race for it. Lee couldn't get there first. Belleville does. Out to Young at the blue line. High slot, takes the shot, can't get it to go, and Zagorski didn't really know exactly where it was. He knew he had it somewhere, and it ends up being in his pads. And the faceoff once again will come out to Zagorski's right. Faceoff won by Belleville again. Here's Altman. Altman throws the puck up. Lee trying to shove his player off the puck. Comes up to Watts. Watts will send it all the way down to relieve some power play time. 1 minute to go in the man advantage for Belleville. 2-2 hockey game. We've had a 4-on-4 goal, a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and an even strength goal. I don't know what more you can ask for. Belleville with it. Bringing it up on the power play, but Collinsville intercepts. Sends it all the way back down and goes back behind the Belleville net with 35 seconds left to go. And the men leave a little bit more of that power play time. Belleville out shooting Collinsville 18-16. We are tied 2-2. Collinsville keeps it down again. Comes back over here by the penalty boxes. All the way back out for Brenna Shea. Shea sends it over to Bennett. Bennett didn't know where the puck was. It bounced off the partition and took a weird bounce. That's what happens when you take your eye off the puck. All the way out to the blue line. Shot from there. That one goes well wide. And the power play over for Belleville. They're now 0 for 4 with the man advantage. There's a shot and a save by Zagorski. He'll cover it up, and the referee will blow the whistle with 3 minutes to go here in this second period of a 2-2 game between Collinsville and Belleville. Again, the faceoff will come out to Zagorski's right. Carricker lost that one, but Belleville gets it back anyway. Off of the high glass behind the net. Ledbetter just came out of the box, so he's nice and fresh. He holds the puck there long enough and gets a little. Carricker over on the right wing, takes a shot. That one goes wide to the glove side of Zagorski. Now back up to the blue line, and another whistle will stop the action with 2:31 left to play here in this second period. History between these two teams over the last 7 years. Collinsville 9-6 versus Belleville. Coach Say is 7-4. And these two teams did meet in one of the 5 games that Collinsville got to play last year. Lost that game 8-1, so we'll forget about that. Last win was a 4-0 victory in December of 2019. They split the 2 games that year. Collinsville shoves it up the boards. They bring it through the neutral zone. Here is Nathan Austin with some speed on the right wing. Goes past the right faceoff circle. Back behind the net, gets squeezed out by Carricker. And then Belleville, they come away with it. Through the neutral zone it goes. Past the stick of Shea. She'll go chase it down and send it back up to the blue line, but Bleish keeps it in only for a moment. Watts got it out, and Belleville has to touch up. They do. Bleish over on the far side, gets it just inside the blue line, and then loses control of the puck. Collinsville sends it through the neutral zone. 1:50 left to play here in the second period. Watts does a nice job wrestling that puck away. Over to Nathan Austin in the near side corner. Our pregame interviewee sends it back behind the net, and then he'll get it back from Cody Watts. Austin once again draws another whistle with 1:26 left to play here in this second period. Faceoff will come out to Warner's left. Won by Belleville. They throw it up the boards but can't get it out. Zamoroni keeps it in. Now it comes right back to Zamoroni. Zamoroni throws one up toward the net, but it goes well wide. Off the dasher boards, out the other side to Altman. Altman gets the puck up. Belleville into the offensive zone. Over on the far side. Into the far side faceoff circle, then back to the blue line. Shot, that's high. Goes over everybody's head. And out the other side as we're into the final minute here of this second period. Altman comes away with it. Collinsville pokes it, but Belleville keeps it in the offensive zone. And then Collinsville does come away with it, but they can't get it out. Now they do. Here is Ledbetter. Ledbetter up the right side. Gets it over to Bennett. Bennett comes in offside as that puck ricocheted off a couple of second period. Shots are almost even as well. 19-18. Oh, I'm about sick of seeing this little bitty red box on my screen, meaning that the Wi-Fi is glitching again. I like the green box, don't like the red box. Here is Glennon Bennett over on the far side, now back through on the center red line, right in front of the Kahok bench. Young knocks it down with his glove and then skates forward with it. 3 Kahawks back, and one of the Kahawks nabs the puck, but Young stays with it and then splits the defense, and now another penalty coming up. Penalty coming up for Collinsville again, and this will be the 5th power play for Belleville. This one will come with 11.8 seconds left in the second period. Nathan Austin in the penalty box for a tripping call. Faceoff will come out to Zagorski's left. And Belleville controls the puck. Back to the blue line. Shot, fluttering, and all the way out of his net, and through the crease it goes. That was almost dangerous as well. Now a puck flutters in the air, and just as the period comes to an end. So we'll go to the third period. Belleville still with 1:49 left to go on their man advantage. It is a 2-2 contest, and we'll be back to tell you all about the third period in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are the lights on your dashboard putting on a show? Bring it to Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is also a T3 certified tire center. They can handle all of the basics like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basics like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville. The Collinsville location is at 1150 St. Louis Road, just .net, and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Back here at the McKendree Recplex, Todd Duke is my name. Glad that you're with us here on a Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody out there has a wonderful turkey day. We did at school today, man. We had our Thanksgiving dinner at school today, man. I tell you, I walked in my door at 2:30 in the afternoon. I was still full. All right, 1:40 left to go in the man advantage for Belleville. We're in a 2-2 game. Collinsville being outshot 20-18, but Collinsville outshot Belleville in that second period, 9-8. There's a shot attempt, but Shea blocks that one out. Now Belleville with another chance, and Zagorski swallows it up. Yeah, I changed it again. Sometimes these things don't take. There we go. Now it says third. Belleville wins the faceoff. They take a shot, and that one goes wide, and I believe Zagorski got a partial piece of his padding on that, and in front again, and that one goes through the crease. Belleville, they're a little dangerous here with the man advantage. Here is Lampy. He already has a goal, shot, and a save off of the shoulder of Zagorski. Bennett comes in. Zagorski then swallows up the puck, and that draws a whistle. Our score, third period. 13-15 left to go here in the third. Still 1:04 left to go. And the penalty to Nathan Austin. And this faceoff is going to come back into the neutral zone. Bettis lost that one, but Collinsville gets the puck anyway, and they'll send it up the ice. Now a rolling puck comes back into the neutral zone. Thur sends it up to Bleish. Bleish can't control the puck. Collinsville sends it back out. Now Bettis is trying to race it down, or chase it down, in a foot race. Lee comes away with it, and he's offside. Well, Belleville definitely wins the biggest student body cheering section, but again, they get to draw from 2 high schools. There is no Belleville East and Belleville West when it comes to hockey, just Belleville. Collinsville has a nice contingency of fans, and we will take a timeout as well. We're back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Drink it in. Powerful, vibrant, nutrient-rich fuel for healthy, active, experience-rich lives. So you can be your best self, live your best life, and rule the day.
Still 43 seconds left in the man advantage for Belleville. 2-2 game. This man advantage is giving Belleville a lot of shots on goal. Remember I told you a minute ago that Collinsville was being outshot 19-18, 20-18. Now it's 25-18. Face off, not even know that. Oh my God, we have 3 guys in the box. All right, well, it's a 5-on-3 advantage now for Belleville, so things just went from bad to worse here for Collinsville, and Zagorski makes a save. Lee, Austin, and Tillman are all in the box for Collinsville. 5-on-3. Tillman gets a game misconduct. Lee gets an unsportsmanlike misconduct. I didn't even see anything taking place. And that was right before the timeout was called. So a two-man advantage here for Belleville West for another 15, or excuse me, Belleville for 15 seconds, but Collinsville comes away with it. They might just, as Bleich over on the far side wing. And Austin out of the box, 5-on-4, and they just picked it up, and Austin almost got away with it and ended up with a breakaway, and if it wasn't for a bouncing puck, he probably would have. Here is Character, back to Bleich. Bleich, high slot, backhand shot. Zagorski with the save. Rebound comes out the other side, and a shot from here goes wide all the way around to Young, and Young had to bounce right over his stick. 45 seconds left to go in the other power play here for Belleville. They are 0 for 6 on the power play here in this one. They do have a shorthanded goal. Collinsville gets it, sends it down the ice. Relieves a little bit more of that pressure. 30 seconds now. Left on the man advantage here for Belleville. 11:20 left to play here in this third period. And now Belleville takes it up through neutral ice. Over on the left side. And a shot and a save by Zagorski. I don't even think it got to him, to tell you the truth. And then back out front. And another shot. Zagorski got a glove on that one, though. And then Belleville in front again. And that one goes through the crease. And they send out Shea as Tillman has to stay on the bench. Collinsville in the zone, and Bennett just gets plowed off of that puck, man. I tell you what, that was a nice hit by Petrick. And now Bennett trying to get some of that back, and the puck comes all the way out, and that one is going to be, they're not going to, yeah, they are going to call it an icing call. It barely had enough momentum to get across that end red line. 10:21 left to play here in the third period. 2-2 is our score. Collinsville being outshot 27-18, but they're still in this game, despite giving up power play after power play in this one. Face-off will come out to Werner's right. Won by Austin. He has the puck, had the puck in front, and then it just left his stick. A little swat by Belleville, and Collinsville having a hard time keeping it in the zone. Belleville, they come out with it through the neutral zone. Here is Melvin, and now they're offside. That draws the whistle. Stops the clock with 10-0. Belleville 0 for 6. They had a 5-on-3 for about 35 seconds and couldn't do anything with it. So credit the penalty killing for Collinsville on this one. Up to the blue line and sneaking in over on the far side. It is Austin. He got taken off the puck. He comes back and gets the puck, though. Then goes back behind the Belleville net. He's being pressured big time over there. And now that puck is stuck up against the boards. Referee's telling him to play it. And then it finally does come out. Here is Nathan Austin with it. He gets hammered into the boards once again. Bettis, he tries to come away with it. He can't. Instead, it's picked up by Belleville. They bring it up ice. Collinsville shoots it right back in. 9:25 to play here in this third period. 2-2 game. Belleville sends it out, and Denny will go retrieve it over on the far side. Cuts through the middle. Cuts back over onto the side. Denny in the face-off circle. In the side, throw that rebound back in there. And cooler heads prevail. And the face-off is going to come back into the neutral zone. 9:09 to play here in this third period. It's been a good one. All kinds of stuff going on here. Mentioned earlier, we've had a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, a 4-on-4 goal, and an even strength goal. That accounts for all four. Collinsville has picked up a power play goal and a 4-on-4 goal, while Belleville has picked up a shorthanded goal and an even strength goal. Face off in the neutral zone, won by Collinsville, and then Tillman couldn't continue the effort and move it forward. Now Shea, she sends it up the far side boards. Belleville intercepts. They're looking for a way out through the neutral zone. Here is Keck. Keck from the blue line takes a shot, couldn't get all the way there, and then there's a nice job right there in the slot, and then another high shot that goes wide off of the stick of Barrett Lampy. And now back at the blue line, a shot. That's tipped, but it ends up going wide. Keck sends it over into the near side corner. Petrick will pinch in from the blue line. He'll take a shot. Zagorski with the save. Belleville dangerous once again. Back behind the Collinsville net. Tillman tried to clear it. He can't. Belleville at the blue line. Here is Bleich with a shot. Blocked out front. Loose puck in front. Collinsville settles it down, trying to get it out, and they finally do. And that one's going to come all the way down, and Werner's going to have to play it because it came right to him. That waves off the icing call. Now Nathan Austin goes to retrieve the puck, but he's taken off the puck. He's looking for a penalty call, but there was none there. And working his way up ice is Young, and Young has that one poked away from him. Nice job on the defense there by Collinsville. Now into the zone and back out of the zone, but too late. A offside called. And that stops the clock with 7:49 left to play here in this third period. 2-2 game. Collinsville being outshot now 28-19. So Collinsville has gotten one shot on goal so far in this third period, while Belleville has put up 8. Most of those were on a power play. Into the far side corner it goes. Zamoroni trying to chase it down, but he will not win that race. Belleville comes away with it from the face-off circle. A shot never made it all the way through. And now back behind the Collinsville net. Belleville comes away with it, but Zamoroni, he gets a stick on it. And then Collinsville kicks it through the neutral zone. And then over on the far side, Ledbetter trying to track it down. He knocks it off with a stick and then goes after it, sends one into the slot. But Watts, that puck never made it to Cody. Back over here for Chavez. Chavez comes through the neutral zone. He's being hounded by Ledbetter, and Ledbetter goes down. Excuse me, that's Bennett that goes down. Glennon Bennett. And then Ledbetter whacks at it and gets it into the neutral zone. Here is Watts. Watts sends it across the red line, and then he'll go try to chase it down. 6:50 left to play here in this third period. 2-2 game between Collinsville and Belleville. Altman sends the puck back around the Collinsville net. And then Denny will send it right back to where it came from. Altman over there in the corner. He tries to slow the puck down. He does. He's got Brenna Shea all over his back. Puck find the handle, and then a whistle on the play, and we have a hooking call against Belleville. So Collinsville will go on their fourth power play as Thurr goes in the box. Kahawks are 1 for 3 with the man advantage, and this would be big here. 6:20 left to play here in this third period. Faceoff will come to the left of Werner. It'll be Bettis against Bleich. Belleville wins it, and they bang it off the boards. Brenna Shea couldn't keep it in. And Denny will go to try to track it down, but Bleich gets there first. Denny holds his ground. Bleich still comes away with it. Now Shea is in there. She throws her body into the mix, and that lodges the puck loose. And now Cody Watts will come up with the loose puck. He'll take a skate back behind his own net. 1:35 left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. Right past the stick of Bettis. He was trying to slow it down in the neutral zone. Couldn't do it. Belleville sends the puck down the ice, but not very far. Bettis backhands one, and then Collinsville has to go retreat again. Here is Glennon Bennett. Bennett gets the puck over, and then Watts in, and Andy Bennett has the puck go behind him. Gives it up. Denny with a shot from the faceoff circle. That never made it in. And then Denny will get the puck back. Nope, it goes over Austin's stick. Nathan Austin, he has to chase it down. Throws it back up into the neutral zone. Belleville has a guy in the zone, so they couldn't do anything with it. And now here is Cody Watts. Watts off the dasher boards over on the far side. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. 5 minutes to go in the period. That puck gets knocked all the way down the ice. Duffy will go chase it down. He does so and then almost turned it over. Now Duffy comes away with it. In through the neutral zone and up out of the neutral zone. That hits a player going into the bench for Belleville, and that could have been a 2-minute men on the ice call. Oh, there was a nice hit there. Keck took one from Ledbetter and handed goal tonight, looking for another one. Only 10 seconds left in the man advantage for the Kahawks. Right now they're in a little bit of trouble. Here is Bennett. Tries to get the puck up the boards. He can't. Carricker takes a shot. That's off of Glennon Bennett's ankle. And then through the neutral zone, Collinsville gets the puck out. Power play over, so the Kahawks, nothing working on that power play. They didn't even get a shot on goal during the power play. Kahawks being outshot 29-19, and still just that one shot on goal so far here in this third period. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third. 2-2 game. Belleville already has one tie in their record book this year. Collinsville does not. It's Bettis against Bleich in the faceoff circle on the far side. Won by Belleville again. Collinsville has not won very many faceoffs tonight. Shea gets the puck out of her skates, gets it up to Duffy. Duffy gets it through the neutral zone. Over to Andy Bennett. Comes in on the right wing, has three players back, takes a shot. Glove saved by Werner, and he couldn't hold on to it, and it comes out. Collinsville had a second opportunity there, but no bodies back. And now a partial break. He couldn't get there. Another penalty coming up against Collinsville. Here we go again. Man, oh man. 7th power play for Belleville here tonight. Kahok just can't stay out of the box. .339 left here in this third period, and 2 of those minutes are going to belong to a Belleville power play. At least we hope all 2 minutes. Collinsville hasn't allowed a power play goal tonight. Belleville 0 for 6 and getting ready to enjoy their 7th power play. Well, Brenna Shea and Sean Keck. Belleville on the power play. Young from the blue line sends it over here to Petrick. Petrick, he had his shot partially blocked by Bennett. And another shot and a save by Zagorski. Shea trying to chase it down in the corner. She can't. And Belleville still lethal down here with the man advantage. In the face-off circle from one side to the other. Carricker just goes wide with it. Now Keck just outside the net. And a chop at the puck. No good. Collinsville gets it. And they'll send it out to relieve that pressure. 1:25 left in the man advantage here for Belleville. 3 minutes left to go here in this hockey game. Belleville through the neutral zone. Couldn't control it. Collinsville does. It flutters up against the boards on the far side and then sent in back behind the Belleville net. Denny on the far side, couldn't get the puck away from the Belleville player, and the corner it goes. Glennon Bennett shoots it up the boards, but not very far. Nathan Austin gets it a little bit farther, but can't get it out. Over in the near side corner it goes. Collinsville should be able to get it out here, and they do. 40 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Belleville. 2:15 left to play here in this third period. 2-2 game between Collinsville and Belleville, picked up by Austin. That's a turnover in front, and Ledbetter keeps it in. Collinsville looking for a little shorty themselves. Comes up here on the near sideboards, into the neutral zone. Nathan Austin blocked that partial pass. Collinsville sends it back up ice, and the Canucks have to just kill off 10 more seconds of this man advantage for Belleville. Here comes Bleich. Bleich in the high slot. Can't get a shot off, and Zagorski covers it up just as the penalty ended. And so Belleville 0 for 7 tonight on the power play. Collinsville actually only one shot on goal up to that power play. Now they've got 2 shorthanded shots on goal, so they now have 3 shots on goal here in this period. Timeout on the floor. We will step aside as well. We're back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Face off to Zagorski's left with 1:36 left to play here in this game. And Collinsville looking to get control of the puck to bring it down ice. Belleville, they're dangerous still even without the man advantage. And in front, oh boy, what a save by Zagorski. He closed up those pads just at the last second on a blistering shot by Sam Carricker. Boy, oh boy, Zagorski's been on his game. In the face-off circle against Austin. Won by Belleville again. Chasing it down is Glennon Bennett. He'll send it up the boards, but not out. Belleville. Oh boy, in front. And a nice poke there by Bennett. Just when looked like Bleish was going to set up. Here's Carricker with a shot. That's blocked by Glennon Bennett and his ankles. 1 minute to go here in this third period of a 2-2 game. Collinsville, they send it up the ice and into the neutral zone. And a nice poke by Nathan Austin. Comes up the right wing, has Ledbetter in the middle. Ledbetter, he shoots, but it hits off the side of the net. He couldn't corral the puck down for a proper shot on goal. Denny, he'll send it back behind the Belleville net. We're down to the final 40 seconds left to play here in this one. And Watts, he couldn't get it. Now Denny couldn't hold it in. 2-on-1. Bleish sends it in the middle and a shot that goes wide again. Now that puck resting on the back of the net. Sticks go flying everywhere. And a whistle will stop the action with 27.3 to go here in this one. Both teams want to make some players. And the faceoff once again will come to Zagorski's left. Belleville with it. Shot toward the goal, but that goes well wide. And the rebound comes all the way out. Collinsville tries to get it up. Duffy couldn't get it out. And then it's still kept in. Here's Young at the blue line with 10 seconds left. From the faceoff circle, in front, they score. Oh boy, 9.1 seconds left, and Belleville scores. Man, oh man. That's going to be a tough pill to swallow for this Kahok team, man. I tell you what. That's tough. Man, oh man. Zagorski's going to go to the bench. 9.1 seconds left with the faceoff in the neutral zone at center ice. Collinsville is going to bring on an extra attacker and try to see if they can tie this up with just seconds left. As the puck comes all the way down, we're down to the final 3 seconds, and that's going to do it, folks. Kahoks drop a heartbreaker here tonight and have now lost their third game in a row as Belleville scores with 9.1 seconds left to play here in this game, and Collinsville takes a heartbreaking loss by a final score of 3-2. That'll send us into our post-game coverage, brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives, all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call, 343-3602, or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and this was a heartbreaking loss for your Collinsville Kahok hockey team. 9.1 seconds, almost coming out of here with a point, but Belleville scores with 9.1 left, and they pick up the win. And Belleville now 7-1-1. Collinsville drops to 4-3, and we're back to tell you all about it in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
Ogle Auctions in Collinsville, your place for online auctioning. Go to ogleauctions.com to check out the week's items up for auction. Ogle Auctions deals in everyday items like board games, t-shirts, clocks, antique items, and more. To collectible items, anyone in the market for, say, a trolley? Or maybe you're into more treasure troves like vinyl albums, cars, or motorcycles. And Ogle Auctions is always on the lookout for more auctionable items. Ogle Auctions of Collinsville. Auctions every Sunday at 7 p.m. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice. The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new play Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes at Bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty. The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. From area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call thetribunenews.com or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach. Whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues, we have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
This is a heartbreaking game here tonight by a final score of 3-2 as Belleville gets the game winner with 9.1 seconds left. And joining us now on the post-game program, Collinsville head coach Ryan Shea. Man, you hate to lose, but man, you hate to lose like that even more, don't you?
To say the least, yeah, it's a tough game.
It was, man. So let's talk about a couple of things here. I'm just going to point out one bad thing I noticed from your team tonight. Face-off wins were not happening with your guys tonight.
Yeah.
How do you work on things like that?
Well, you work on it in practice, but they don't take it serious enough to translate to the game situation. So when we're in practice, like, oh, yeah, hey, let's win, but they won't battle each other hard, and that's what it takes, especially you go against good face-off guys like Belleville has. They just need to take it more serious, and we show them some of these stats. We're like, hey, man, they owned us on the face-off dot. How are we going to change it? And if they don't want to incorporate the things we work on in practice, then, here's the results in a game. But, yeah, that's a big part of the game that a lot of people don't take serious, and you have, 30 or 40 a game. You got to take it serious.
Yeah. Another bad part I'll point out, but the good part comes along with it. Unfortunately, you guys got penalized 7 times tonight, but you never allowed Belleville to get a power play goal. They went 0 for 7.
Yeah, they got that shorty, though, I think, when we were on the power play. But, yeah, I mean, they got a couple big weapons, and if you can stay disciplined on, working those or keeping those guys away from the puck, which is very difficult, you can have success on the penalty kill. And, I mean, talk about Zagorski tonight. He made save after save after save, and he just, and our defense, for the most part, did a good job of clearing out rebounds for him. So when you got those things going for you, it's pretty easy to make a good penalty kill.
Yeah, I was going to mention Zagorski. He played on top of his head tonight, man.
Yeah, he's the our first 2 losses, and this game is what it is. This really ain't a loss. It's a learning experience for us as far as I'm concerned. But the 2 losses that we had, Jacob really didn't look very good, and we talked to him about it, and he's cleaned a lot of stuff up. And I don't know what the final shot total was, 37 or something, but
34-22.
Yeah, he played awesome, so good for him.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some of the positives. I like the way your guys fly up and down the ice, man. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, when we talk about it every single game, and the games that we do it well, like you said, it's fun to watch, and the games we don't, it's not. So when we move the puck through the neutral zone like we did today, and we can get pucks deep and put a good forecheck on, that's what it's about. And when we get selfish, we don't have the success like we did tonight. So hopefully they look at this game as, hey, we can play with these big guys because they're, arguably the best team in the league, and we just, for the most part, tied them.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they are big. They lumber a little bit. They don't have the speed. So how do you protect the puck when you got lumbering guys bouncing your guys into the boards? The speed helps, but
speed like everybody, fast guy in the league. But when they seal them and get them to the wall, they can bury them pretty. I think it happened behind the net. We just got to want to move the puck. Got to find open space, move the puck to a teammate so you don't put yourself in the situation to get hit by them big lumbering guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it doesn't feel good.
Nathan was fun in the pregame show, man. He's gonna have to work on his. He's gonna have to work on some things. I asked him about his family, and he told me about his dog and his mom and his dad. And then he said, "I got a couple of sisters that are way older than me." I'm like, "You better watch out that way part, man. Girls don't like to be called way older than somebody." All right, so you guys have Vianney in between the next game with Belleville, so I know you're going to focus on that more than focusing on the Belleville game in this loss tonight.
Well, this really wasn't a loss to me. Like I said, it was pretty much a tie ball game, and we learned a lot of things. So hopefully going into the Vianney game, we'll look back at the Belleville game and say, hey, these are the things that we were working with, and if they're not working in the Vianney game, we'll say, hey, we need to go back to what we were doing in the Belleville game. So, and then we got, like you said, a quick turnaround. We get to see them again. So I said, hey, next time, let's go out there and beat them. So hopefully we do that next time we see these guys.
All right, sir. I will see you 1 week from tonight.
All right, thanks,
here.
Todd. Appreciate
and, you and your family have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's Ryan Shea, your Collinsville Kahok hockey head coach, and that's going to do it for us here tonight. It is time for us to enjoy our Thanksgiving break, and we'll be back with you 1 week from tonight right here on this very hockey rink right here. Fantastic Thanksgiving holiday, and we will see you next Tuesday. And until then, enjoy the rest of this evening.